Namaste. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the online classes brought to you by Vivekananda PU College. I am Supreet Kesi. In today's class, we are going to talk about the continued part which we studied under biodiversity, that is loss of biodiversity. We have studied what are all the different types of biodiversity. What is the definition for biodiversity? What are the patterns of biodiversity? How this biodiversity is distributed in our globe? All these beautiful concepts we have studied, right? Yes. In today's class, we are going to talk about loss of biodiversity, which is very important. Loss of biodiversity. Loss of biodiversity. Yes. Loss of biodiversity. This is our globe where the mother nature providing all the resource for the organism to live and to reproduce. That is how all the diversities of different organisms are enjoying their life and finding a comfortable zone for their life to be carried out. In this process, dear students, there is something called as loss of biodiversity is existed. In the case of loss of biodiversity, you must know wherever the colonization of a human is started, there where the loss of biodiversity is being initiated. So, human or anthropogenic activity is the main reason for the loss of biodiversity, You must be knowing when the anthropogenic activity began or human activity is started in tropical Pacific region or island, when the human colonization started, human colonization has started, it led to form or to loss nearly 2000 species of birds. 2000 species of birds. When the human colonization has been started at the tropical Pacific island, we lost 2000 species of birds because of human activity. You must be knowing this. So, loss of biodiversity is not only a threat for these organisms only, but it is a threat for the balance of ecosystem. The complete balance of an ecosystem is threatened up by the loss of biodiversity. Okay. You must be knowing right now we are facing nearly 15,500 species of different organisms facing a threat of extinction. Why this extinction is happening? Because of loss of biodiversity. That is what we meant. In a red data book, there is something called as a red data book. Okay. Red data book is a information that containing the amount of threatened species, how many threatened species we have, how many vulnerable species we have, how many rare species we have, how many species are undergone extinction. This is a book containing details of rare species, threatened species, endangered species, extinct species. Rare species, threatened species, endangered species, extinct species. This is a book containing the details of rare species, threatened species, endangered species and extinct species. Okay. This is a book which having all these details. Okay. 2004, the book at 2004, it released a document where they said in 2004 the Red Data book that been they released, and they have recorded nearly the extinction, okay, of 789 species. Yes, extinction of 789 species. Out of the 84 species, not 89, 84 species. Out of this, 338 species are of vertebrates. Okay, these are vertebrates. And nearly 359 species of invertebrates. Species of invertebrates. Invertebrates they have included. Invertebrates it is included, and the rest number goes to 78 species of plants. This much extinction we have recorded in Red Data book 2004. They have recorded 784 species have been extincted, that been removed, completely vanish off from the globe. Out of that, 338 species of vertebrate, 359 species of invertebrates, 87 species of plants is included here in this number. This is what your Red Data book says. Okay, we have studied what our human colonization will do to the globe and what Red Data book is saying out. This much. And here, when I say the Red Data book is containing the details of rare species, threatened species, endangered species, extinct species, nothing but rare species is a species which can find in very less number in particular geographical area. Threatened species is the species which is going to be, it is going to be extinct with a span of time. Endangered species is a species which is soon to be extinct, very less number they have. I repeat, in rare species is a species which are present in a less number in particular geographical area. Threatened species are the species which is going to be extinct in the little span of time. Endangered species is soon, so soon this will become extinct one. There is not at all. Extinct species that already being removed from the earth. Extinct, already gone. Extinct species. This much details that is carried by your Red Data book. In 2004 they have recorded 784 species that have been extinct. Out of that, 338 will be vertebrate, 359 will be invertebrates, 87 will be plants. This much is about Red Data book. I can give you a little example of extinct species. Fine. The first one is dodo. It's a bird, dodo. Here, dodo. The first one is dodo, which were present in Mauritius. Next one is quokka. This were present at Africa. The third one is thylacine. This is in Australia. The fourth one is Stiller sea cow. Stillers sea cow in Russia. The fifth one is tiger. That is also Bali tiger. Bali, different types. Bali tiger. Then Java tiger. And the third one is Caspian tiger. Bali tiger, Java tiger, Caspian tiger. Okay, they're all extinct. Dodo, quokka, thylacine, Stiller sea cow, and even Bali tiger, Java tiger, Caspian tiger. They're all in a list of extinction. Dodo is a flightless bird which is present at the Mauritius, quokka in Africa, thylacine in Australia, Stiller sea cow in Russia, Bali, Java, Caspian tiger, all these are belongs to your extinction list. Okay, fine. This is what your Red Data book says. Dear students, because of all the so-called development and colonization by the man in all the strains of the world causes the biodiversity loss. This biodiversity loss, okay, it is dangerously affecting your ecological balance as well as diversified life. This loss of biodiversity causing its own kind of effect to all the organisms which are living in a globe or earth. Okay. You must be knowing nearly 15,500 species on the earth facing the threat of extinction. Facing the threat of extinction. Nearly 15,500 species that is facing the threat of extinction. Out of this nearly 12% of birds, 23% of mammals, 32% of amphibians, and nearly 31% of gymnosplants facing the threats of extinction. They are in endangered group and soon they become extinct. Okay, this is the number. How much? 15,500 species. Not a small number. 15,500 species facing the threat of extinction. When you take this as 100%, out of 100, 12% will be birds, 23% will be mammals, 32 will be amphibians, 31 will be gymnosperm plants. This is the statistics. Our tiger, elephant, all are in endangered species list. Soon they become extinct anta. Even there is a terminology called endemic species, right? Have you heard that? Endemic species. Do you have any idea? Endemic species means a particular species if it is present on a particular geographical area only, not else. Okay, endemic species. Endemic species. This species can be found in a particular geographical area only. You cannot find this in elsewhere. Example, lion-tailed macaca. Kerala rat, Kerala rat. These are all the best example I can give you for endemic species. What is endemic species? What are the examples? Endemic species are the species which can be present or found in a particular geographical area, not elsewhere. Lion-tailed macaca, Kerala rat, they can be the best example. Okay. And even fruit bat. So all the examples. Yes. This is about endemic species. 15,500 extinction, 12% birds, 23% will be mammals, 32 will be amphibians, 31 will be gymnosperm plants. This is the statistics. Okay. Why this extinction is arising? Okay. Or why, how sudden this is caused? Okay. Dear students, if you take history of the earth origin and its diversification, we have witnessed 5 mass extinction in our past. Okay. 5 mass extinction we have witnessed. Okay, 5 mass extinction. Okay, this 5 mass extinction already it has occurred before the human era. Right now what is happening, that is the 6th one. 6th one. The mass extinction is happening, what is right now, that is 6th one, 6th mass extinction. But there is a difference for previous extinction as well as what is happening at the present. The rate of extinction is 10 times more. It is 100 to 1000 times faster. The rate of extinction is 100 to 1000 times faster, 10 times faster. Why this is happening? Because of the influence of human or anthropogenic activity on the comfortable zone of these are all the species. The keeping on the disturbance on particular species or keeping on vanishing their habitat or giving a threat always to particular species definitely will result in the extinction, so that we are witnessing a huge number. Okay, these are all the because of anthropogenic activity. 6th one is happening now, mass extinction. 10 times faster extinction is happening, so that we are witnessing 15,500 species of extinction. Okay, you should know this. What are the effect of this biodiversity loss? What can be the effect of biodiversity loss? Effect of biodiversity loss. What are the effect of biodiversity loss? You must know. Effects of biodiversity loss. Effects of biodiversity loss. You must be aware, dear students, this biodiversity loss will be having a great influence on the lives of all the organism or the life form on the earth. Okay, this loss of biodiversity, okay, effect of biodiversity loss is influencing the decrease of plant production. Plants production. What exactly mean by that? Decrease of plants production. As you know, we are all connected. Carnivores, herbivores, your saprophytes, okay, decomposition process, production level, consumption level, we are all connected. When one system gets altered or seriously get affected, then definitely it will show its effect, a negative effect on other ground also, right? Okay. When the different biodiversity, the different species are removed from the ground or the earth, that will negatively impact on the production level. When the plants with the higher yields are removed from the ground, or when the plants which are very much important for the survival of other organisms are being removed from the habitat, the dependent organisms definitely it is seriously get affected. Okay. And even when the certain amount of great production level is being removed, then there will be a pressure on other plants which need to produce more and more. Here the production level is little less and the consumption is little more. In this case, if it is happening, then definitely there will be much more pressure on the production level. Okay, and the producers cannot afford the food by the which is dependent on the other organisms. Where the demand is more, production is less. They cannot fulfill the demand. There will be a pressure and there is a lesser and lesser productivity. That is what this sentence is, decrease of plants production. Okay. If a particular ground is completely vanished off, then there is no space for plants, then of course the productivity will be vanish off, right? Productivity will be little more, productivity is drastically minimum. Okay. Decrease of plants production. Okay. And the second one, if the loss of biodiversity, if it is happened, then there will be a scenario where you can find out lesser resistivity on environmental condition such as drought, like that drought. What exactly mean by this? The lesser resistivity on environmental condition. What is mean by that? Lesser resistivity on environmental condition. When the biodiversity loss is happening, okay, and there is not at all a balance, okay, so there is no plants at all. If the balance is completely undergone a imbalancing procedure, if it is becoming imbalanced, then definitely the environmental condition what will occurring at a particular ground or particular habitat will never be sustained by the organism whatever living there. If the drought is happening, okay, the organism cannot find out other alternative procedure because of the absence of those. Why the absence is happened? Because of the loss of biodiversity. Each and all organisms are connected. Okay, if one is completely removed, it will show a serious effect on another. When the when the unfavorable conditions such as the drought, whatever it is happened, the organisms whatever living there cannot show a resistivity, great resistivity for the condition. So, lesser resistivity on environmental condition. That is the second sentence says. Okay, fine. Now the third one. Okay, what is the third one? Okay, third one, you can find out because of the loss of biodiversity, there will be a higher variability. You can find higher variability on what? Maybe on your production level, or on your water use, or your pest and disease control procedure. Higher variability you can find in an ecosystem, such as productivity. Then water use, pest and disease, The higher variability you can find in an ecosystem because of the greater loss of biodiversity. Okay, this higher variability may be including the production. There is no much production when you have a great biodiversity as compared to the present scenario, or water use. Okay, there is no proper balanced water supply, and pest and disease. Okay, pest and disease, when the predator organism is being removed or vanished off, definitely there will be a greater expansion of pest causing a disease, right? And even water use, okay, there is no proper channel in the ecosystem to supply water to each and every organism, and production level variation, if it is happened in a production level, definitely these are all the threats, or these are all the condition may arise. These are all the effect of biodiversity, loss of biodiversity. I repeat, decrease of plant production, lesser resistivity on environmental conditions such as drought, higher variability in ecosystem such as productivity, water loss, and pest and diseased condition. These are all the effect of biodiversity loss. So the effect we have studied. Then who are the reason for this biodiversity loss? Dear students, you must know there are main 4 reasons for biodiversity loss, that is termed as evil quartet. What are the reason for biodiversity loss? There are 4 reasons that we can correlate for biodiversity loss, okay, known to be the evil quartet. Biodiversity loss, evil quartet. What is evil quartet? Dear students, we have 4 evil quartet. The first one, which is dangerously influencing your loss of biodiversity. Okay, the first one is habitat loss. Okay, the second one is over exploitation. Third one is alien species invasion. The fourth one, the last one, is known to be what? Co-extinction. Okay, so the first one we are going to study now, habitat loss. Okay, habitat loss. You must know, dear students, we are all the living organism living in a particular geographical area known to be our habitat, where we are peacefully, comfortably living here with all the resource provided by the nature. Correct? This is our habitat, this is our living ground. If this our living ground or habitat is seriously threatened up by some other factor, what will happen to us? Definitely we are undergo process of death or vanishing of our complete vanishing of our community, you can witness. So habitat loss is the first thing we are going to study now. Okay. You know, we in our globe there are tropical forests, right? Tropical forest. This tropical forest, say you have 100% of a tropical forest, then right now this has been decreased to 50%, nearly. Okay, so the ground of a tropical forest is decreased from 14% to 6%. In our ground we are witnessing this 14% as a tropical level, okay, or a tropical forest area. This being decreased to 6%. See the gradual decreasing amount, a huge difference, right? 14% to 6%. This is happening. Habitat loss, in habitat loss, the first point, because of anthropogenic activity or whatever the other factor, if our habitat is seriously or dangerously is affected by the organisms or other organisms, we are witnessing a huge habitat loss. Fine. Dear students, you must know here the tropical rainforest, what we are saying now, in our globe, if I say that is 14% is covered by the tropical forest, right now I have only 6%. This much decreasing amount of tropical system we can witness. Okay, the first thing is over. You already know Amazon rainforest, right? Amazon rainforest. The lungs of the planet. This is known to be the lungs of the planet. Now, the lungs of the planet or Amazon rainforest is a fragmenting up, and this is used, the fragments are used for the cultivation of a soya. Cultivation of a soya. Okay. So the great ground for the life of an other organism or whatever the indigenous species living there, the native species living there, becomes seriously threatened up because of these kind of activities. 14% is now 6%, means how much loss? Soya is cultivating in the Amazon rainforest. What about the organism living there? Everything is endangered. Everything later become extinct. This is what happening. That's why we are witnessing 15,500 species of endangered species facing a great threats of extinction. Okay. This is first point. This is second point. Okay. Not only this habitat loss is being done because of fragmentation or cultivation, but also this is maybe because of pollution too. Pollution. Okay, we are utilizing many chemicals. We are synthesizing many chemicals in the factories. We are producing many, fog. We are producing heavy fuels. All these will seriously threats to the habitat, and which is leading to the extinction of the native species living there. That is also one of the reasons for habitat loss. We are creating a particular pollution in your forest, so of course the habitat become unfavorable ground, and the organism living there will be leaving the system. This is about your habitat loss. In evil quadrant there are 4. First one is habitat loss, the second one is your over exploitation. Third one, alien species invasion. The fourth one is a co-extinction. Okay. So, you are already aware of this. Amazon rainforest is used to cultivate soya. And even the large areas of a forest are fragmented into small pieces. Okay, large areas of a forest is fragmented to as a small fragments for the particular use. It may be for their agriculture, or they are converting this as a domestic land, whatever it is. Because of all this, the habitat loss will happen, which causing the biodiversity loss. This is about your habitat loss. Okay. Next, let us see what you mean by the second point of evil quadrant. Nothing but over exploitation. Okay. Are you people ready? Over exploitation. Fine. Over exploitation. There is a famous saying, when over exploitation, when need become greed, okay, when need become greed, everything will be changing, everything will be altered, causing a negative impact on each and everything. Okay. In over exploitation, see where all the organisms are connected. Okay. If one is removed, another one is dangerously affected. Okay, that is what I am saying. Near in 500 years, if I look on to the chart of 500 years long back, I can witness the extinction of Stiller's sea curve, okay, Stiller's sea curve, as well as the passenger pigeon. These undergone the process of extinction because of over exploitation. They utilize these organisms more and more. Even the marine fishes, okay, they are harvested in different part of a globe for the purpose of economical way. Okay, in marine fishes are harvested. Okay, marine fishes are harvested in different places of globe in an economic purpose. All this is we are over exploiting. If something is in a limit or in a balanced state, nothing will happen, everything will be balanced, and the process of life will be carrying out normally. But if we over exploit, okay, the imbalance occurs when the over exploitation of a particular organism will lead to the complete elimination of these organisms permanently from the ground. This is what over exploitation means. Okay, so in evil quartet we have done one is habitat loss or fragmentation, second one is over exploitation. The two are remaining that we can discuss in next class. This much is enough for you today. Thank you so much for your patient listening. Keep studying, stay at home, stay safe, take care, have a nice day. Thank you.